think this is part 5 of repairing this Empire train. Uh, Yesterday I epoxied the cracks along here. I welded some of them and epoxied the other ones. And then up here I filled in this hole, melted some plastic from a milk jug and filled in this hole. And then you remember in the previous episodes we fixed this corner down here, that front corner. And I also epoxied some cracks on the bottom wheel. This is another weak spot on these trains, is this back wheel. I've had several of them that they were all cracked right along here and along here. Uh, the other ones seem to be all right. There's scratches. Looks like somebody did a pretty crappy paint job on some of the red. Doesn't exactly match, but that'll all be stripped eventually and redone if I don't sell it first. So what I'm going to do now is use a Ote stick on the inside of this wheel. I'm going to put it on the inside around this part, and it bonds to the plastic, and when it cures it's really hard. You can drill it, you can sand it if you need to, but in this case I won't. But this is what I'm talking about. It's called Ote or Odie Fix-It Stick. Comes in this little putty, and I'm going to put my camera back up in the stand, so give me just a minute. You just cut off what you need, peel off the wrapper. You notice it's two different colors. You just knead it till those are all mixed together. It'll turn a light gray in between the two colors. This stick is starting to dry out, so it'll take a minute because it's harder than usual. You just keep kneading it back and forth, and eventually it will all get mixed. It's kind of like a thick Play-Doh. As you can see, it's all pretty much one color now. So what I'm going to do, if I can get my stand bent over where it will show. You can see up there on the inside of the wheel, it's where I'm going to put this. So I'm going to kind of stretch it out a little bit first. And then just take my hand and reach up in there and start sticking it. You have to kind of push on it to get it to stick to the plastic. Not sure if it'll show this or not, but you just kind of press it, spread it a little bit, and it will stick to the plastic. And once it cures, it will bond to it. And like I said, it'll be nice and hard. Give that a little extra strength. Just kind of press all over it, make sure that the whole piece has stuck to the plastic good. stuff starts curing fairly quickly. And once it'll be cured in a couple of hours. You can see it right there, right over there. So I'm gonna cut a little bit more off and do the same thing with it. This stuff does get your hands sticky when you're doing it, so don't worry about it. Get my camera to quit shaking. And once I get this all on there, I'll take the camera off the stand and give you a close-up of what it'll look like. Just got to knead it a little bit more and get it all mixed together. And you can see it's all one color again. Stringing that a little bit, and then I'm going to stand the train up where I can see what I'm doing, but actually I'm going to stand it on the floor. Much of leaves in it. That stuck to it pretty good. There you can see how it goes on. Just kind of press it and kind of spread it out while you're pressing down on it a little bit, but don't press too hard. It will adhere to the plastic. And then when it cures, you'll have a nice strong place on it, on what was one of the weak spots. There you can see that corner that I patched. See the cracks up there. Come over here, you can see the crack that I epoxied this and this across here all the way over. Had to basically rebuild this whole corner and then smooth it out with epoxy some. And then once I repaint it, it'll be all right. And then this wheel's in good shape. It's not cracked like that other side was. I've still got to finish painting the smokestack for it. It didn't come with one when I bought it, so I bought one online, an original Empire or General Foam 1 smokestack, unpainted, so I've got to paint it and cut the bottom out where it'll fit over that collar right there. And then I've got the Santa Claus. He's up there with the other Santa Clauses. And then I've got the rig and light to go across here and one to fit the smokestack. I'll show you what I did on my other train, which we just got down. It didn't come with the light either. So what I had to do was put a back plate on here with the light, and then got a piece of aluminum bar at Lowe's, cut it off the right width, close to it, mounted it there, and then found a socket that had this metal strip right here on it, and just drilled a hole through the aluminum, bolted that on there, and then the smokestack, I'll get my screwdriver and take it off and show you how I did the light on it. The string is on here. I had it tied to a piece of rebar last year when I had it in my yard. This one came with this piece of plastic that fits on here. So I just took another piece of that aluminum bar and cut it in an L shape, mounted a light on it, and then had another light with a straight piece of metal strip coming out the side. I bent it and then drilled a hole and mounted it on there. And then this sits like that. And when you put the smokestack on there, this light lights the top, the other light lights this part of the train. The light back here lights the back part, and then this one lights up the Santa Claus. I don't know how many lights they originally had on them, but this one looked pretty good last year. Anyway, that's all for this video. I'm getting ready to start setting up this weekend. If you like the video, click the like button, subscribe, and you'll get notified when I post another update. And thanks for watching.